We are going to look at reactions of alkenes, and I have butene one more time. So this time I'll give you all possible 6 reactions that you need to know this year. So if we start with but1-ene and reaction pathway 1, if you have enough oxygen, what happens? And if you don't have enough oxygen, what happens? You have to remember these 2 reactions are combustion, but one of them is complete and the other one is incomplete, and we have to be able to write it. Then what happens if you add hydrogen, chlorine, water, and HBr, and especially in case of water, what is the major product? In HBr, what is minor product? So the remainder of the reactions, 3 to 6, collectively are called addition reactions. So you can do it on your own and then check to see if you have done it correctly. And if you're ready, let's just compare notes. So pause the video. Once you have it, then continue and see what happens. So 1-butene or but1-ene is, the structure is this, but for combustion we really don't care where the double bond is. As long as we know the molecular formula, we are good to go. The first case, you add enough oxygen, so it's a complete combustion. So we put it with oxygen. You have to produce CO2 and H2O once you do that balanced equation. The second case, when you don't have, when you have insufficient amount of oxygen, is incomplete. In that case, the same reactants, except you have to produce carbon monoxide and water, and then the number of oxygens will be different to indicate you don't have enough or incomplete. The third reaction was hydrogenation. So we add hydrogens. One hydrogen goes to the first carbon, the other one goes to the second one, and this is what you have. So butene or 1-butene becomes simply butane. The fourth reaction is adding chlorine, so it's chlorination or halogenation. One chlorine goes to each of the carbons, then you have chlorine on 1, chlorine on 2, so it's 1,2-dichloro, and last name becomes butane, A-N-E, saturated. For hydration, you have 2 possible products. You could have major and minor. They challenge us on major. So the hydrogen part of H2O should go to carbon with more hydrogen. And that's why I added to the first carbon, because first carbon had 2 hydrogen compared to the second one. This is what you produce. OH goes on the second carbon, so it's a 2-butanol or butol. And this is an alcohol, so hydration. For the last, you're adding HBr. This time they challenge us and say, give us the minor product. Minor is the H goes to the carbon with less amount of hydrogen. So the hydrogen rather goes to this carbon because it has only 1 hydrogen, and the OH goes to this carbon because it has 2 hydrogens. The Br. So this is what you produce, Br on the first carbon, and then hydrogen on the second carbon. So this is 1-bromo butane, and it's the minor product, the way they asked us to produce it.